Hi everyone, my name is Christina and this channel is In the Garden, and today we are going to be relocating some cypress trees, and two of them actually, and we're going to be replacing them with a new first flame maple that we purchased. Now these two cypress trees have a growth pattern where they want to sprawl out, so we're going to put them near a utility box and hopefully they will kind of camouflage and cover that in a way. Obviously not all the way, but it'll make it look better. And then this beautiful, and I'm pointing to it because it's on the other side of the greenhouse, maple is a different maple than the one we have out front. The one we have on the right side flower bed in the front of our house is a red maple. It's a Japanese maple, and the growth pattern's beautiful. It's not the one that kind of willows over. It's actually one that's upright and straight. The one we got today is a first flame, and these can get as high as 20 feet tall and 15 feet wide. But in the Pacific Northwest, in the part of Washington that we live in, 7B, we're in a desert. And so these typically get a couple feet taller, but stay a smaller tree, and so they don't get really large. Now this particular tree goes from a chartreuse green to an orange and red, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So I'm excited to show you where we're gonna move those cypress and get started on the maple. This is that maple, and you can see the chartreuse, and it goes into a orange and then a red. And this actually happens during spring and summer, and you don't have to wait for fall for the fall color as it's here. And I really like the way this one looks compared to the other one that I'll show you. It was my husband that really gave me an appreciation for Japanese maples. Okay, this is our red one, and check this color variation out as you look at this. This is a blue cedar. Then we've got the red maple, and that's a Japanese maple. Then we have the river birch, and then the weeping Alaskan. And so we're kind of gonna repeat that on the other side. Let me show you. This is the cypress we're gonna be moving. This one, and there's one back there. This is a red bud, and then there's another red bud, and then there's a river birch, and you can kind of see peeking over the Korean, I think it said fern, Korean, let's go look. That one's that Korean fern, and to the touch, it's like super soft and amazing. It's never pokey. It's got soft ends and they're rounded tips. It's just beautiful. Well, Joe did all the heavy lifting. He relocated these cypress right next to the utility box that you're resting on, and you can see that beautiful maple in the background, which will be a huge addition to adding color to this particular bed. As I noticed, when the flowers are in bloom, you have multiple colors, but when the flowers aren't in bloom, we have a sea of green here, and so that maple will add some color and some contrast in this bed. It'll also add some height in that area, and last but not least, it'll open the front of that area up where one of these cypress were covering it, and we can see those bulbs popping up, that gay feather flower in the, it's actually a late bloomer in the spring, and so we should be seeing those here soon, and those get as big as this tall, and they're just amazing, and typically these cypress were blocking those. So that is our project today. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, that was moving the cypress and putting in a new maple. It's called First Flame, and if you like it, you can usually find it at any nursery. And just remember to add your fertilizer in when you transplant, and then water it in like I showed you very vigorously, because a transplant can go into shock and the water and the fertilizer will help. Thank you everyone. We'll see you in the next video.